On May 16th, 1980, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. A shorthanded team without the services of Captain Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had won the NBA title. Surely they were set for long-term success. 11 months later, in 1981, they were eliminated in round 1 by the 8-seed Rockets. In 1988, Coach Pat Riley recounted the events in his book, Showtime, Inside the Lakers' Breakthrough Season. Regarding why his team were unable to repeat despite the rising talent, he said, "I call it the disease of more. People start thinking I'm really the key ingredient. It was my quality minutes off the bench, or it was my brilliant coaching decisions, or it was my outstanding defense. People who are quiet during the lean years suddenly want more money, more playing time, more recognition. And they get aggressive and jealous about putting in their more." This is a common topic in some of the greatest basketball books ever written. How do you balance team accomplishments with individual ambition? Thus, the secret of basketball is to sacrifice. The 1981 Lakers couldn't and they collapsed. Talent alone doesn't win titles. It takes a team. This is a problem that exists even for modern teams. In 2018, the Boston Celtics took the LeBron James-led Cleveland Cavaliers 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. Even with injuries to new arrivals Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward, the team were able to progress deep into the playoffs through the heroics of Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, and 2 youngsters named Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Surely, this scrappy team with the re-addition of 2 All-Stars would become an Eastern Conference juggernaut. That didn't happen. Egos clashed. The guys who were heroes in the 2018 playoffs were reduced to bench players with contract renewals on the way in 2019. Come playoff time, they were bounced by Milwaukee in 5 games. To this day, it is one of the only 2 seasons in the Tatum Brown era that didn't reach the Eastern Finals. The C's retooled, ditched Irving and Hayward, and we all know the rest. So now, a short 300 words in, we reach the subject of this video. Why did the Knicks trade Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo for Karl Anthony Towns? They did it because of the disease of more. This trade was about avoiding a situation where there were too many guys expecting too many minutes, earning too much money, receiving too much credit. Without this trade, they were on the same path as those Lakers in 81 or the Celtics in 19. Let's compare their stories. Randle and OG missed the latter stage of the playoffs. As a result, guys like Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, and Isaiah Hartenstein became garden favorites before our very eyes. Now not only are those guys back, but Mikal Bridges is on the team, a guy who was brought in for a king's ransom of draft capital, expecting serious minutes. At the same time, guys like Randle and Mitchell Robinson are nearing the end of their contracts. As a result, they are further incentivized to play for themselves and earn a big deal elsewhere. The choice was clear. Some guys had to go. That's why Hartenstein got a big payday to head out to OKC. That's why a guy like Randle, someone who likes to handle the ball, was dealt for someone like Towns, a capable shooter who blossomed last year operating off of Anthony Edwards. We all know what the Wolves looked like when Towns had to be the main option. Now he can be a supporting piece next to Brunson. None of this is to say that this trade comes without risks. No big trades do. But when I see people talk about Towns' personality or how the Knicks were fleeced yet again, it comes from a place that fails to acknowledge this league's history. At its core, this is a game about people, and whether those people can work together on the court when everything off the court is telling them not to. Will these Knicks succeed? I don't know. What I do know is, I'm excited to find out.